You won't believe how much jewelry tourists lose at the beach. We're on a mission to see how much gold and jewelry we can find metal detecting underwater at Ibiza's most beautiful beaches. Ibiza has many stunning beaches, but I've narrowed it down to the top 4. Calabassa, Cala Saladetta, Benirras and Cala Compte. Last week at Cala Compte we found some lost gold and loads of rings at the beach. It's one of my favourite beaches in Ibiza with stunning blue water and a cool little beach club called the Sunset Ashram that's nestled in between the cliffs. And as the name suggests, it's the perfect place to watch the sunset if you're ever in Ibiza. So with all the people there at night, I thought I might try some metal detecting on the beach in the morning, which turned out to be a really good idea. Whoa, a ring! Woo! Look at that, I just got a ring. A nice silver ring. Okay, this one also sounds pretty good. Oh! No way! Oh my gosh. That looks gold to me. I've just gone and found a gold ring on the beach with a stone in it. I don't know if you can see that, it says 7-0 in the corner. There we go, 2 rings on the beach. Yeah. On the morning hunt, I also found some other bling jewelry and some beer money, or sangria money as they call it over here. And this old coin must have been on the beach for a while. I'm only showing you guys the treasure, but there's way more trash, so here's the reality check. This is our rubbish, all in the bin. And as you can see, there's been a lot of partying going on. There it is. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go, 20 cents. Okay, cash money for the morning. But speaking of sunsets and parties on the sand, where I'm going today is probably the most famous sunset beach on the whole island. I'm talking about Benirras. G'day and welcome to paradise. This is where we're going treasure hunting today. Let's do it. Ew! Good morning from Ibiza. We're going treasure hunting again. We've got Nikki with us down there. Nikki, are you ready to go?
I'm ready.
She's ready, I'm ready. Are you ready? Let's go in and see what treasure we can find at this paradise beach today. This is the gear we'll be bringing. We've got a Nomad, he goes 10 meters by the tube. We've got a metal detector there. We've got the Nemo, he goes 10 feet, so 3 meters. And then Nikki's got a waterproof metal detector there. Flippers, goggles, the rest. GoPro, you're coming with us, let's do it. If you've ever been to Ibiza, you've probably visited Benirras to watch the sunset drumming ceremony. Every evening, people come down with their drums to send off another day in paradise with a drumming session. This spectacle draws big crowds, making Benirras a popular spot for tourists. So I think it's the perfect beach to find some treasure today. Go, Nikki. Frosty. Nikki and I are diving today using our Nemo and Nomads, which float on the water and pump air down the tube. This is what you can win by finding the hidden dive blue logos in these Ibiza videos. Our waterproof metal detectors beep when they go over anything metal. They even tell the difference between rusty and non-rusty metals, so we don't waste our time digging things like rusty screws and nails, which means more chance of finding good metals like coins and silver and gold jewellery. There's still so much non-rusty trash metal in the water like Coke cans, ring pools, bottle tops and even fishing sinkers, so we still have to dig all the junk metal targets because they sound good on the metal detector. But we don't know if the beep is gold or trash until we dig, so it's always exciting when you hear that beep. It's also nice to clean the ocean, even if it isn't treasure, but for sure, there's going to be some treasure. Here, Nikki and I have spotted a local octopus. This guy better be careful because at every restaurant in Ibiza, octopus is on the menu. Fortunately for him, we're only looking for treasure. We're on a roll today, starting to find lots of coins, which is a good sign for jewelry. I'm putting this in the pouch, and everything that we find today we'll go through at the end of this video. So far we've only been searching in the shallows, which is what I usually do, but I want to try out a little bit deeper where the boats are anchored. I've seen people swimming out there, jumping off their boats, so it's got my treasure senses tingling. This yellow thing on my chest is called spare air, which I use as a safety precaution. It gives me 10 minutes of air in case of an emergency, so it's very important to use this in the deep water. That's the boat anchor there, and right above me is the yacht. So I'm just going to search this little sandy patch underneath them, but be very careful of these boats above. I'm going to stay right on the bottom. It looks like my treasure instincts were right though. This could be a good spot, and it's like diving in a pool here. This water is amazing. And I've also noticed whenever I dig a hole, all these fish gather around. I've got quite a crowd of onlookers here. Stay tuned because I'm about to find some treasure that won't disappoint them, or you, or me. But this is a strange find. It almost looks like a pipe. Does anyone know what this one is? This looks like it's off a boat of some sort. I don't know how I'm going to fit that in my finds pouch, but I'll try. As I come in, our fellow friends and campers, Dave and Louise and their dog Bobo, have come in to check how much treasure I've found. So let's go add it all up.
Any treasure?
I got lots of coins and I got one ring. So that was an awesome treasure hunting adventure. We've got a pouch full of finds, so let's tip it out and go through all the treasure. Here we go. There we go, look at all that stuff. That is awesome. And then we also have the rings on the hook here. So we also got 2 rings. Let's set them aside. I want to just go through all this other stuff, make sure everything's out of the pouch first. Look at all that stuff. That is awesome. I am loving it. We've got some trash here. It's good to get out of the ocean. There's some more jewelry. Ibiza is a bit of a funny place. Like when I come down this morning to go treasure hunting, there was a girl just completely naked lying on the beach. And then when I was out there scuba diving, I look up and there's a naked guy swimming above me. So I had to blur out a few things in this video. But what a great spot. The water is so clear. It's like being in a pool down there. And I found this one patch out there. It was just full of coins, just one after the other. When Nikki and I came in, Nikki had a celebrity appearance, drop a thumbs up for her. We didn't have enough weights for the 2 of us, so we were both floating up and down, and we didn't get to find too much treasure, but Nikki found a lot of coins, which is in the collection here, so she'll get her cut later. Look at all these coins we've got. So these ones you've got, which is the old Spanish coin. So that's 25 pesetas. And this year, have a look at that, 1984, but that one's in perfect condition. You get them out and they come super crusty, and then you give them a wipe and they come so clean, they look brand new. So they must be good quality coin. That's 1975, that one. I've got loads like that, super cool. And then also the euros, which was what we're using for paying for car parks around. Actually, there's no paid car parks in Ibiza. It's great, but you can use them at the toilets and things like that. So lots of euros and some other of these cool coins. So that's another one. That's 5 pesetas. I hope I'm saying that right. I'm going to sound like a fool. What's this one? Is this even a Spanish coin? It could be from anywhere. I don't know. Yeah, España, 1997, is it? 200? Does that say 200? Oh my God, we're rich. It's 200 pesetas right there. We've got a 200 peseta coin. Here, have a look at this one. That one looks pretty old and crusty there. I don't know what it means, but it's another peseta coin. 1989. So we've got here 8 euro coins in ones, so they're keepers. We'll clean them up and use them later. Then we've got all these pesetas. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 peseta coins and a 200 peseta coin. So that means we're minted. And then I found this hook, and he came separately, so it actually works perfectly. It must be really good condition off a boat. So I think I found that one first, and then I found the bit that goes in it straight after it. So that obviously fell off a boat, because I went right out under the boats there. It was super deep, but so clear, and I just looked up at that yacht and it was just perfect underwater. And then these cool peseta coins, look, with the holes in them, they're really cool too. So that's 1998, that one. So they're nice little souvenirs to take with us. And then we got some trash out. So this giant battery, that's better out of the sea than in there. All these small bits of aluminium cans. I don't know what this is, piece of a boat or something like that. No idea what that is either, probably a piece of a boat. Then we got some jewelry. I was expecting more jewelry at this beach because it's a sunset beach here. Everyone gathers down, they play bongos as the sun goes down, so it gets really busy, but only 3 pieces of jewelry. So I've got this earring here. I think this one came fresh from the market. This is a little silver one, looks kind of cool. It's got a nice design in it. And then we got this tiny cross there. So that's a nice silver cross, really cool. I love it when you just dust the sand away and then you see something like this shine up. So I had a look for the necklace, but couldn't find it afterwards. But yeah, nice piece of jewelry. And this is our treasure from the spot. This is definitely a valuable piece of metal. It's either gold, titanium, platinum, or palladium. So cool ring, one piece of treasure, and just a nice hunt in paradise. So I hope you enjoyed this adventure. Thanks for watching, and from Nikki and me, here she goes. We've got to get it behind the lens. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you soon for another one. And this is our drone pilot over here, Dave. And then we've got Anlu over here and Bobo. They're our local friends we've made in Ibiza. They've made our trip. We're loving it.